Right, okay. This is attempt 3 of level 3. Like... It's so annoyingly, like...
Give us that sword, you scummy little lord.
Oh. Ah.
Every time I go for that door, and it's never that one. Right. So I've already failed this level 3 times, and I fail it in the same point. And the thing is, it's really annoying because I fail it right at the end, so I have to keep on replaying the entire level just to do one part at the end. So the first thing we need to do is go over here and pick up the fucking iron ore. We don't even have to talk to this guy, we just have to go over here and push the button. I'm going to do as little talking to people as possible just to get through the game quicker. Right, so now we've ignored that. We can ignore that guy as well. Going back through here, go through all this shit. And I think the next thing we need to do is do the fucking stupid maze in the other area. Don't have to talk to these guys. Oh, we have to do... We can take the garlic, but I've never understood what the fucking garlic does. Or why we need it. It's just there. Right, we got garlic. Don't know what it does. Really. Right, there's this. Through here. See, why didn't that get me that time? So sometimes I'm just as annoyed the fact that something didn't get me as when something did get me. Right, so we have to start doing this stupid maze. Now this maze is just... It's just dumb. Really, it's just dumb. It's just a way to, like, lengthen the level. And that's really the only reason I can think for it existing. There's no other reason for it. It doesn't have much purpose other than to have a few items in it. And you have to go through, like, 3 different button-operated doors and teleportation systems before you can get to one guy that you can't even do anything with when you get there. Right. If we go to the right, go through here. Right, now we have the spell for fragmentation. It tells you to just fucking... I don't want to use that. Right, this, and it goes mix crystal with egg. Mix crystal with egg. Mix the crystal with the egg, and magically you get the fragmentation spell. Now, we don't have to go any further than this right now. We can come back. All we need is that to begin with. Now we can leave. Without wasting more precious time. Back through the electric... bullshit. Back through the bullshit. Let's just call it that. That's just bullshit. That's all it is. Really, though, that's what it is. Like, every time you touch it... See, that was a really delayed reaction. One went right through me. Oh, that hit me in the leg as well. That's not doing me any good. Alright, through here. This guy's on the floor. Fragmentation spell. He gets up. Wanders slowly. Skulks off. You nick his only possession, which is a pen and paper. Now he's not even got anything to write. He's an accountant with nothing to write with. Nothing whatsoever. No bed, no chair, no furniture apart from a table. That's all he got to his name. And he's got to fix his door somehow with no possessions apart from the clothes on his back and a table. Alright. Now we need to go back through the corridor again to give the pen and paper to the missionary who's trying to teach. Both of them. And that. Fuck, and 2 of them. Jesus Christ. Right. Pen and paper. pen and paper to this guy. This guy will give you a healing potion, which we should probably use for ourselves, but we have to give it to a
bless you,
baby.
my child. Now I can continue with my mission.
Thank you, bye.
Except
More bullshit. Hit again. Right. Oh, fuck, it was the other way. Shit, it was the other way. Now I've got to go back through it again. Keep doing that. I've played this level through 3 times and I still make the same mistakes. There's 2 areas that look almost identical and I always get them mixed up. For real, how does this kid get into class? How is this kid getting to class with, like, the fucking electric shock wounds or fireballs to the leg? Like, really, how is this kid ever supposed to learn? No wonder this kid's fucking hospitalized. Alright, so we gotta give her the potion. Woman will give us the key.
What's this? I don't believe it.
Run away because we don't have a point talking to her. She gives us a key. Key opens the door across the hall because apparently in the 50 years of her existence, she's never bothered to check the door across the hall for the key. Now we go in here, find a robber, enter fight mode. Robber will try to beat the shit out of us, but unfortunately he has an ungodly amount of health. Especially for, like, a robber. Really, though. Look. This guy's got about as much health as all of the robbers at the start of the game combined. Look at this. Fucking look at this guy. And then he finally drops the locket. Right, now we can take the locket. There's nothing else worth having in this room. And for a guy who's been living in this room, I imagine, for quite some time, since I don't know how long she's had that key, but she's never bothered to unlock that door, obviously. Right, we can go back through here. Through this shit again. Both of them, not just one, both of them. Oh, look at that. Dodged him that time. Right. Through here. Through this shit. If you wonder why I'm annoyed, it's because I did this once yesterday and failed it, and I was like, well, that's not too bad, you know. I got pretty far and I failed it at the bandit captain part, and I was like, okay, well, can't have it all. So the next thing, I tried it a few minutes ago, failed it at the bandit captain again because, like, you get dynamite, and I thought what I was supposed to do this time was blow up his treasure trove, but that didn't seem to be what I had to do either. So I was a bit miffed that I didn't know what the fuck to do either time I played it, because I don't remember having to use the dynamite whatsoever throughout the game last time. I think I just, like, walked past him and got the key, and that was it. Which I'm pretty sure is what I'm going to try this time. Then I'm going to try blowing up his dynamite, his treasure or whatever the fuck it is. I'm going to see how that goes. So I'm a little bit annoyed that I'm having to do this. Again, which is the key point I'm making here. Having to do this again. Right, so we talk to this guy. Give him the fucking locket. He'll give us... Well, he'll just unlock the door is all he does. He doesn't give us anything. There's just a bunch of stuff in that room.
I don't believe it. Wait 2
Old man guards force field with a life. Right. Now we can use the apple, which is the only health thing we're going to get for a few minutes. And it doesn't really do much. Honestly, what kind of health can you restore with an apple? Unless you've got like an apple-sized bullet wound in you. It's better to use this teleport because this one takes you right back to the other side of the map. Right. Now we can go talk to the guy in here. Give him the bottle of booze. But he's slimy and incredibly grateful.
Ah, good lad. Just what I need.
No time to listen to him. Right, then we got the key mold, which is what he gave us, and then we got the instant iron ore that we get to make the key. Now the downside is we can't use a teleport to go back. We have to walk there again. And guess what that means we have to go through? It means we have to go through all those bullshit cables. Honestly, if health and safety regulations, God, does no one care? Does no one care is what I'm asking you. I mean, the fireballs are one thing. Like, that's pretty much the apple gone, isn't it? With 2 hits of that, apple's just wasted completely. Right. So it should be this. Nope. It should be this door. Right, this is the door the key opens. Right. And after all that, it takes you to a brand new area of the game. There's the wife of the husband that we're going to go rescue. There's no point talking to her because she doesn't really tell you anything apart from, rescue my husband. In pretty much that exact voice. That was a pretty good impression. My husband needs rescuing, and I've not bothered to do anything myself. There are no law enforcement, and there are robbers everywhere. Not to mention those fucking dangling cables. See, like, that's just how, that is literally it as well. Fuck you. Y'all an asshole. Really, he's fucking... I know I'm stabbing you to death, but there's no reason to retaliate. Right, the robber has dropped something. Now we get the key to the jail cell. Or the prison key, I think as it's called. Yeah, the prison key. Use prison key on prison door. It's a really ornate door. Really, I mean, feels like that door should be on an Egyptian tomb, not some fucking crack den that we're in. Right, so no point talking to the prisoner because all he wants is water and we don't have any. We found the beetle on the floor behind the bed because, I don't know, apparently we're just fishing for bugs. Then we have the water pouch. I'm not going to waste time, so we're going to go all the way back to the crossroads here. And you've got to go through this door this time. Right, if you go through this first door here, and all the way down this pointlessly long corridor, we come to... Oh, the chicken leg! God, do I need a chicken leg this time? Last time I had a lot of health. I was doing a lot better, but this time everything has fucking caught me on the way past those goddamn electric cables. Right, we have the recipe for the enchant spell. There's no point checking out the water in this room because it's stagnant. If you give it to him, he's just like... That's really, like, pretty much almost exactly that as well. Right, here's a secret door that you wouldn't know about unless you actually went around randomly swiping your sword at walls. Then there's a second secret door, which again you wouldn't know unless you were popular with like swiping things at walls. So if we go and get the water pouch, put the water pouch on this one, which again is the right one, you have to know this. Although the thing is you can actually tell whether there's a secret door or not based on like looking at the map. The map will actually tell you that there is a doorway there. Plus it's kind of a giveaway through like, I mean, that one there's a big white area, which isn't as easy to tell as the other one, which is just a big red blob just randomly there. Oh wait, we need to go to the end of that, don't we? We need to get to the end of this corridor, I forgot. Alright, bypass these cables, which we managed to walk right through one without actually getting hit, which is amazing, really. Right, now the recipe of enchantment will tell you, go do this. So we mix the sulfur with a beetle, like it says. Over here is a button. On the other wall, is it? Oh, there it is. Right, push the button, which again is a mandatory part of the game. It's not like you can give him, you can't give the dude water. Like, all of this is mandatory. You have to do it. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, we're going this way, aren't we? As in this way. So bad at directions. It's got a compass there as well. Like, I should be able to just tell, but like, I never bloody look at the thing. Alright, through here. Alright, we have the other chicken leg, which we're definitely going to need. Alright, this guy will take a lot of health if he actually hits you, so it's not worth falling for that. So you use the spell of enchantment on him and he just wanders around the room like an idiot. See? You talk to him and he goes, the captain guard, the robber is on another planet. He doesn't know where he is and he's not going to hurt you, so there's no point. Right, now this guy over there talks about he talks about using dynamite on the captain's treasure trove to drive him insane. Now, this is the part of the game that I'm very sort of... I don't know what I have to do to get it right. Right, because there's nothing in this room. There's some boxes here which don't really have much in them. Actually, they don't have anything in them, they're just boxes. Right, so the one thing that we can do is, like, he says about doing it to the treasure, right? So we have dynamite. See, I put the dynamite down. But he still tries to fucking shoot us. So there's only point, you might just grab the key. You've grabbed the Omega key. Now we can just leave. There's no point talking to him or doing anything because he's an absolute utter arsehole. He's got an insane, he's basically immortal. You can't kill him. So, like, I thought putting the dynamite in front of the treasure trove would be the thing that I needed to do to drive him insane, because that's what the other guy talks about. Goes, don't you go messing with his treasure. You can't activate the treasure. So I can't think of anything that I'm supposed to do. I tried blowing it up, but that didn't do nothing. So here we are, and we've got the Omega key. All we need to do now is give the prisoner some water, and we can go and leave. Oops, prisoner's in there, isn't he? Right, we need the water thing.
Thank you for the water. You must get my key from the robber captain who keeps it in his room. Also, have you told my wife yet?
No, I haven't told your wife yet. If she wasn't busy getting everyone else to do something for her, she might have been able to rescue her herself. Takes a 16-year-old girl from the past to go around saving everybody. I'm sure you can actually fight these things. Let's find out. Guess not. I don't know why bats are so eager to kill me. I can understand electric wires trying to have it in for me. I'm from the past, of course. Right, talk to her. Wait, where the fuck? Where am I? Silly me, gone the wrong way. Right, so now we have the ring active. We're gonna go give the fucking ring to the goddamn her. Here, have a ring. Marry. Well, fucking look at the size of that ring.
You've got his ring. You found
His
my
ring?
husband.
Is that his
You must
necklace?
Tell me where he is so I can go to him. You can have the shutter key.
Right, so now we have the Alpha key and the Omega key. Now we can stop fucking around, go back to the start of the game, and go talk to that guy that we never bothered talking to at the start of the game next to the shutter. And that's really it. And that's the level done. We can stop screwing around. But I'm going the wrong way, so we are screwing around. Shit. I fucking keep doing it as well. I walked through this room as well knowing that it was the wrong way, but I just didn't think about it whatsoever until I got to the other side of it. I'll be glad never to see these cables again. Nothing can stop me now. 'Cause I don't care anymore. Right. I don't know if you actually do have to talk to him.
Are you hoping to escape to the lower levels too? I heard that a gang of robbers have got one of the keys to this security shutter. Once they have unlocked it, they plan to go and rob the lower levels too. I'm just hoping to get the chance of a better life down there.
One fits in one, the other fits in the other. That's all you need to know. Right, that's that one. Oh, do they actually have the logos on them? Oh, I've never noticed that before. They do actually have the Alpha and Omega logos on them. Anyway, that's the level done. Thank God.